Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So this is my sprouting journey and I will continue to share videos on this. It's something I really love doing. I super enjoy it. It's fun, it's empowering, it's a way to grow really nutritious food in your home. It doesn't take a whole lot of stuff to do either, which is really nice. It will also help eliminate a lot of plastic trays from the store and those kinds of things. It's important to listen throughout the whole thing because I'm going to give a lot of hacks and tips on how to avoid certain things that will, grow moles or your I guess you could call it a crop, will not turn out as well as you desire it to be. So I will give you plenty of tips along the way. So if you stick around, it'll be there. This is my first time using round trays, which I really loved, and I've now used them a few more times since making this video. I made some mistakes in this video, which I'll talk about momentarily, but I highly recommend those round trays. I will link them down below. I bought them on Amazon. Huge fan of them. I hope to order another set sometime in the near future, sometime after this whole virus thing has blown over, because I don't have to have it right now. I can work with what I have and not put any more pressure on the system that I need to, And I think that the reason I loved those the most is the ease of them. They were so much easier to use. There's no pre-soaking needed. They're just overall great. Highly, highly recommend them. I keep using my square one, but I'm kind of like, I don't like it that much anymore. I found something way better. So I will share all my tips in this upcoming video. If you have any questions or comments, you want to hit like, subscribe, happy to have you. I'm happy to hear feedback, and I would love to know any tips if you see me, of course, doing something that you think, hey, I need to tell her, I tried that, it didn't work. I'm definitely open to that. I'll be sharing a whole lot more videos like this in the future, and consistently as well. So, chat soon. Enjoy the video. So after reading the instructions, I realized I did not need to soak all these seeds for the towers, the round towers that I have there. They do not need to be pre-soaked, which is an awesome feature of that one. I prefer the round towers above the flat tray by far. So amazing. I just, highly recommend over the flat. And what it does is the water trickles down the layers and soaks and keeps the seeds nice and moist the entire time. You just have to pour water in the top. I do about 4 or 5 times a day, and I've done it multiple times after this. Also, I recommend with the towers to make sure to not put as much seeds in as I did. That was my lesson with this set. Definitely needed to pull back on the seeds. I went a little bit less. It was a sweet spot. I stayed with that sweet spot, and I have all my seeds sprouting versus some of them just being crowded. And as you can see, this is how it trickles down. It works really great. I love it. I just highly recommend it. And then you just pull the bottom off and pour the water off. It's amazing. So the flat trays, I have been using this flat tray for a while. I got this a little full just because I had too many seeds. I wasn't sure how many seeds I needed for the tower since it was my first time. And I just had too many, so it was too crowded. Again, less seeds is better than too many. And in this case, I had too many. And here, I just pour water into the bottom of it and put that on top. And I'm going to carry them over and set them on my cabinet where I keep them while they're doing their thing. They'll be there for about 3 days until they're ready to harvest. So it's really important to spray the seeds in the flat tray multiple times a day. I do about 4 or 5 times. I just make sure they stay nice and moist. I check on them here and there. And also I keep it covered. It's very important to keep it covered until the last day to green them. Before then, it's better they're in the dark. They do a lot better. The round trays, again, I did not put anything on. It seemed to work fine like that. The corner's kind of dark, so it works out really well. There's not a whole lot of light in this corner. This is the second day, and I was very excited. I'm always excited when I open it, and I'm like, there's sprouts. It's so much fun. It feels so good to grow things. I love it so much. And again, I changed the water on the flat tray probably 2 to 3 times in a 24-hour period. Definitely never go more than 24 hours because it will mold. I recommend doing every 12. As you can see here, this is on day 2. I'm just putting more water through and it works so good. I love this design. Whoever thought of this is brilliant. It's my favorite design of any sprouting stuff thus far that I've experienced. And it's so convenient and so easy, and it doesn't get caught in the tray things like my flat tray does. So this is day 3. And I'm just going to start allowing them to turn green. I'm going to expose them to the sunlight and they will start greening. And after they're done greening, they're ready to eat. So what I do at this point is pop them in little containers and put them in my fridge, and voila, we're done. So easy, so simple, and they just stay in the fridge for eating. And here I have this beautiful salad I made. It has vegan sausage, some cucumbers, peppers, my fresh sprouts, fresh avocado, fresh hummus, on top of arugula with some olives. Oh, it was so good. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon on my channel.